Very strange. Continuing on. I don't think that was a bitrate issue, to be fair. I barely increased it. I think my internet just completely disconnected. I thought at first the game would just crash, but no. Yeah. Pretty sure it completely went down. But yeah, we're back on, so we're all good. And then, oh yeah, this is now going to take us into the correct direction. Perfect. So yeah, we've not uncovered any of this before, discovered any of this stuff. So still low levelish stuff. I guess the only time we came close around here was when we were doing the Titan quest chain. And I think that got us this sort of zone and area a bit more discovered. Is that one of us? No, okay. But one of the NPC to jump down there, being an assassin. Oh yeah, one's down there, so yeah. Oh, we missed that, I believe. Cool. Yeah, okay. All good. Yeah, apologies for the stream going down. We've not had that in a while, to be fair. Oh, no Sapien. I appreciate the raid, buddy. Pretty sure. Let's give you a quick shout out, mate. There we go. How was your stream, dude? I hope it was a good one. We're just basically getting some places discovered in Kryta at the moment that we missed as we ran through sort of Prophecies campaign. We started in the Southern Shiver Peaks because we'd missed the port and we'd missed the grotto, so we grabbed those two earlier, and now we're just sort of going through just sort of this area, because as we were doing the Underworld on one of the previous streams, we were told we could go to the Underworld for cheaper through one of these zones, and we don't have it discovered, so I figured today we'll just get some bits discovered. That's absolutely fine, mate. I appreciate the raid. You take care, man. So here as well, we are kind of doing the War in Kryta quest as we're sort of discovering everything here. Yeah, I feel like we're going to stick to the left-hand wall. Again, we're just trying to sort of map out the area as we're going through. Oh, and we forgot to switch the elite skill, so we've just lost the elite skill. That's kind of annoying. I was taken back a bit because the stream just disconnected. And I forgot to do that. It is what it is. Hopefully we'll be okay. Please don't think or scream at the stream. Why has he got an axe elite? Again, we just grabbed that elite. And then when we get to the next town, we'll switch all those skills out. Yeah, I got a bit... thought process was a bit jagged because of the stream dropping out. Yeah, appreciate everyone who's come over in the raid. Let's say the last couple of streams we've been trying to go through the underworld. I am new to Guild Wars, so it's been quite difficult to get through it. And we're stuck on one or two of the quests in the underworld. And then as I was looking at different builds that we could be using for the underworld, but again, I don't want to spoil myself too much of, reading up on the wiki and not figuring things out myself. But as we looked through some of the builds, a lot of them are using skills that we don't have. So, and I appreciate they're mainly coming from Nightfalls and Eye of the North campaigns, which we've not actually done yet. So before we start to do all those campaigns, or main stories for those two, we want to just go back and make sure we haven't really missed anything side quest related. And free skill side quests, if you will. So that's what we're kind of doing today. Bit of a cozier stream today, bit of a chill, bit of a hangout. These links have a lot of health. It would help if I had my 100 blades skill, but hopefully we're not too far away from the next town, so we can switch out our skills again. Ooh. We missed an outpost back there. We'll probably just quickly go back and grab that then. Again, thank you, Nefats, I appreciate that. I wouldn't be too fussed, but with us messing up the elite skill, we will go back and grab that and just explore the rest of Nevo's Terrace down there. And just make sure we've grabbed that town. I mean, that is the purpose of today. And again, I'm quite happy for backseating, to be honest. Not so much in terms of go do this, go do that. But yeah, if I've ran past somewhere like just now, yeah, do let me know so we can quickly go back and grab it. That kind of stuff is absolutely fine. I don't mind that kind of backseating at all. Must have run past just as stream crashed. Yeah, it's we just ran down that bit and then through here, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's go grab that place real quick. Change out our elite skills. Again, I know I do forget things, and I know my memory's not the best as it used to be. But yeah, when tech issues happen, yeah, that threw me off guard quite a lot, to be fair. Trying to make sure that was fine, so I was alt-tabbing quite a lot, making sure bitrate was correct, etc. Yeah, it's my bad. I'm guessing it's going to be in this little corner around here, so that's where we're going to head to, because we've not explored that little area. And hopefully, well, luckily, these guys are sort of lower levels, so we're not too bad missing 100 blades at the moment. But when we come up to more of the guys for this quest, that yeah, missing that 100 blade skill is probably going to get us killed. Didn't need to use either of them adrenaline abilities there. Don't need to speak to Snakebite. That's a different person we've picked up as well. We were using, or we had Shadow and somebody else who was before, I think. We'll try and head back away from them. I'm not too fussed about killing them guys again. Perfect. Yeah, okay. We will get all these. Did these undead drop anything good? Other than, I guess, bones and possibly another crafting mat? Or is it just more of a fun place to farm, Nefats? Again, I would like to get a bit of a solo build on the warrior going where I can farm. It's just a bit of a knowledge gap. I did try and get something sorted before the stream. Because as Lime and Coconut mentioned earlier, well not earlier but on a previous stream, we can get a decent hammer up here from Mighty Grolls. So I thought, just before the stream, I thought, you know what, that could be a fun way to start the stream. Let's get us a bit of a solo build together. And I did try a bit of a solo build and just got demolished. Because again, I don't... I'm not sure what they cast and stuff. Yeah. But at some point, I would like to try and experience a bit of solo on the warrior. Again, I know I'd need to utilise the secondary way better than I have been doing. Because I don't often do anything with a secondary. And we do have a decent scythe that we got for completing, I believe, the... Was it the Factions main campaign? I can't really remember now. I think it was Factions. I can see the little pole there, so we'll head towards that pole. So yeah, at some point we may have to come up with a bit of a solo build and see what we can do. It's just I'm not really sure how to solo content as a warrior main if we're getting hexed and stuff put on us. It could just be that I'm lacking some skills as well for hex removal, condition removal and stuff, but yeah. For fun. Gold items mainly in dollar. Yeah, that makes sense. As I say, I think the solo aspect in this is something I'm interested in doing. And yeah, perfect. So that's that little town we've missed before. So here we can pop back on 100 blades. I believe it's a sword, I believe. Yes, it is. That's actually kind of okay as it is. Do we have another capture signet? We do. Perfect. We'll see what these quests are, but we will be mainly doing the Warring Kryta as we go forward exploring stuff. A new item to hold on to. God damn it. Love a good quest item. Let's sell some bits up, use the storage, and then we'll continue on just where we left off, basically. Yeah, they can all get sold. These, however, we will hold on to. I appreciate we may not need to hold on to them, but we will. Again, the collector stuff, I'm just going to start banking. At the end of the stream, I'll go through all of them and make sure we either do or don't need stuff. 2 of them. I guess we need 1 more of them. Okay. Yeah, for now. Don't know what that is. The Confessor's Orders. We'll just hold on to it for the time being, and then we can bang that silver die in there. Yes, that's our second silver die we've seen, and that's a quest item. That, again, I don't know if it does anything. It might be a quest item or something. And then that'll be the third note we need, I guess. And that's got to be one of these hot spring murders. While we're here. And then we'll go back to Warring Kryta. Again, we do have a couple of side quests that we're kind of going through slowly as we go through the rest of it. Okay. Tantaniro Village. Again, we're not going to do that right this second. We'll just see where that is on the map, but I'm pretty certain that's going to be kind of up here in this zone. Okay. Continuing on. Yep, as I thought. So we'll go back to the Warring Kryta and we'll do this. We'll see if we're able just to kind of sprint back through to that pole, or we should be fine to do such a thing. Whilst these guys do what they're doing and fight people, whatever. Could have probably done that a bit better. Oh no, we seem to be fine. Hoping we can run back there without an issue. We may need to recover on this corner. Yeah, Gwen's probably dead here. Oh no, she's kind of okay. Should be fine. Then we'll kill these just to recover on these guys. Don't really need to be picking up 20 gold and stuff, but yeah. Perfect, just have some coffee as we run through. Ah, and that's a collectible, okay. May not be worth holding on to. That was one of us, right? Yeah, that's our friends, I guess. We need to kill a monk or the healer. Cool. Yeah, at some point I'll have a proper check on the wiki of this and see if we actually need to hold on to it or not. If it is just kind of like a collector's thing to, do you know what I mean, put in your bank and I did this. Not too fussed about holding on to that. I think we probably would have sold it to a vendor, but we couldn't sell it to a vendor. Cool. Yeah, some of these skills we're very unaware of. Especially the dervish skills. I don't think we need to go up there and kill them links. No. Missed that interrupt, I think. These really want to cast Death Nova, don't they? I wonder how this game would play out if we just ran with, well, I don't know, possibly one character whose main duty is just hex removal and condition removal. One hero that's basically just a bit of a mix of healing and protection spells. And then me and the other 5 heroes just all be hammers and knockdown spam. I wonder if that would make the content easier or harder. Where we just all spam knockdowns. That might be fun to try. I guess it wouldn't work if you can't be knocked down, but yeah. Or if they have something that stops them from being knocked down, but I can see that being quite a funny hero build. Where everyone just has knockdowns. I don't know if there's such an ability as well for like shout removal. Similar to how like stance removal would work. Probably not for shouts. But yeah. Just mass knockdown. Could be fun. We just need to get ourselves a really good hammer, I think. And then I'll start to lean, I think, as I say, more towards hammer. And see how good hammer is. We played axe from like the start for a little bit. And that was okay, but again, we didn't have many skills. And then as soon as we've picked up 100 blades, we've basically not changed from sword. So at some point I would quite like to experience either hammer or doing something different. I know we're a warrior main, but we go dervish as a second. Could obviously switch to scythe and then be doing something with that. And I guess with scythe having like AoE as a default attack, if you will, that kind of replaces 100 blades, just wielding a scythe. Again, things to try out. I've not really played around with the builds too much. And we haven't really spent any time looking at like meta builds and stuff. As I say, we had a quick dabble earlier. But yeah, I was missing so many skills. Yeah, it's all a bit over my head. Missed that interrupt. That was a large screen shake. Tried to interrupt that, but it was on cooldown. Someone else got it, so that's fine. But there's going to be a worm or a siege engine around here somewhere. Should get a decent hammer from 4/bonus. Ooh, would that be good enough, do you reckon? We'll have to double check that in a moment. These guys seem to be... Oh, maybe they're not. We'll kill all these anyway, but yeah. I'd say these guys seem to be screen shaking like a siege engine, but they can't be. Not with the enemy types they are. But yeah, 4/bonus, that's a very good point. I forgot we even had that, to be fair. I guess ever since, well, we used it in pre-searing, got the imp and stuff, and ever since then we've not really gone back and looked at any of the items you can get from it. And again, we kind of want to be hugging the left-hand wall here, so I don't know why I ran around there. Is what it is. Tried to get an interrupt, we didn't need to though. Don't know what that Drake does. If he's still alive in a moment, we'll have to double check. Oh, we've aggroed a second pack, not paying attention. The brief moment we saw the Drake, he didn't seem to cast anything, so is what it is, I guess. Missed that interrupt, blocked it anyway. Body blocked, nice. Oh, these make the same noise as the guys in the underworld on horses. Volley a second. And then we'll continue down south. Yeah, and we'll kind of sort of stick to the left-hand wall, as I say. Looks like there's an elite in this pack as well. casting some sort of meteor there. I don't know what's causing these screen shakes. What enemy's causing that? Sure, we'll discover that shortly. We'll see what he's got in the capture signet. You should get a decent hammer. Oh, yeah. Oh, Earthshaker. Yeah, we've seen that. I'll have to work out as well if, you know, when we do actually start smashing out hammer stuff, if 7 weapon stance is better as an elite, or there's a hammer elite that's just as good, if not better. Again, the extra attack speed and the plus weapon abilities does seem kind of crazy. And the fact you can only get it if you have an anniversary an item to then, you know what I mean, like kind of unlock that NPC that has it, kind of suggests it's probably going to be better than any other elite. Can we keep going down this direction? I think we can. That's still going to poison us? Yep, okay. I was going to flag him away from the poison, but we're just going to run through it here anyway, aren't we? Oh, 23 piles of glittering dust. Damn. We've missed that cleave. I thought we would. Could have interrupted that. This looks like it's just going to loop back round. Okay. Trying to keep them off the poison. Not that it really matters. Okay. I'm pretty sure we do also have Victo's battle axe. Not battle axe, hammer. Sorry. Get it right. Which again is obviously going to be good, I think. Oh, they're fighting each other. That's perfect. Kill the peacekeepers before we kill the guys. Oh, they've killed them all already, never mind. Don't know if they're going to get involved or they're just going to attack me because I'm the one who's pulled them. Don't know why that Drake's just sitting pretty, not doing anything now. It's guarding that longbow. What do these Drakes do? We still haven't seen him actually use an ability, so that's fair enough. Still hasn't used one. Damage plus 15 versus plants, that longbow was. And we're slowly approaching the quest. Oh, they're attacking that thing, that's fine. Missed the interrupt. Damn, he died quick. Let's see what this Drake does. Oh, I guess it's Aftershock that's causing the screen shakes. Yeah, it's only a minor screen shake. It feels like it's a siege engine popping off somewhere. But it must be Aftershock. Yeah, it's them when they cast Aftershock. Okay, we figured that out. Okay. Continuing on. We haven't seen these guys for a while. I think the last time we saw these again was on that Titan quest we were doing. Or this enemy type at least. Oh, they're draining energy off us. Okay. Notice per hit we were doing to them. We were losing energy based on our hits to them, I think. Boom, so seeds are worth doing. Let's see if this is worth doing as well. 2 bolts of cloth. It's not bad. Not really required though. So we will run everyone back behind this tree in the hopes line of sight exists. And then we should be able to get some big cleaves on these guys. But they're probably going to explode and hurt everyone. Easy enough. Okay. And then this is still taking us around somewhere, which is good. I know the quest is that side, but yeah. Although we are doing that quest, we are mainly sort of focusing on just getting this little bit explored, so to speak. Look for an outpost in the north of this area. East of the big swarm. Lovely stuff. So yeah, as we run around this, we will head back up. That should be fine. We are kind of just sort of following the left-hand wall at the moment. Who's that? Something restoration? Definitely a ranger ability. And these drakes do not seem to cast anything. One more guy? Yeah, one more guy. Okay. Oh yeah. I can't really look at my friends list because I've been disconnected. That's hilarious. I could just click reconnect, but that's fine. We've got some minotaurs. Okay. These guys seem to be in the wrong area. think we'll clear up this pack first. Ooh, I wonder if that's a new zone. I think that is going to be a new zone. We'll nip in, nip out. Just so it's discovered on the map, I think. Although we can kind of see it there, can't we? So it's there, we see it. We haven't really seen anything on the Paragon skills either. Other than the couple of sprints that we're using on Ogden. So Paragon enemies, we don't really know what they can cast. There's probably a double pull. Or it will be a double pull as they patrol into us, I guess. Yep, there we go. I do need that. That's the healer, my bad. Nice. Big cleaves on them too. Oh, we've got 2 on ID at the top as well. We will salvage that. Granite slabs. And then we will just head round. I don't know if that was a town, to be fair. It didn't sound like a town. This might just be a dead end and a collector. Oh no, looks like we can still scooch around there. Leggings, we don't need them. It's weird. Oh, this looks like it's going to loop back round to the same bit, so that's kind of fine. Yeah, it's weird to see a collector down there that just has the leggings. Again, I'm not sure if some of the armor was added in after all these collectors were added originally. But that does seem a bit weirdly placed to get some new armor pieces. Okay. Well, we'll smash through this, see if there's a town down here somewhere. Hopefully there is. That's one of us again. I like the way that they join the party around here. Okay. I don't think we missed any... oh, we have another one. I don't think we missed any elites on that little run either. The only elites we checked there we already had. And when I say that, I meant like elite skills that we could grab from the capture signet. Not just elites in general. Because we probably did miss a few elites there. Specifically in the north area. To go to quest in this area? I'm pretty sure we don't. If this is going to take us back here, if we have quests to come back here, we can go back on ourselves. But I'm pretty certain we don't have any quests to be here. That's the one obviously we're already doing. That's going to be outside. They're all going to be outside. Different DLCs, aren't they? Then obviously, yeah, we don't have a quest here. If we do have quests to come back here, we'll turn around. Because we don't have any quests here. We've got 2 of them now. And I'm guessing with you saying that, and the fact that there's probably not a town here. And it's just a quest area. The village of Garanthia. They'll cry. No, that's thingy-majig, aren't they? Oh, we do. I must have missed click that. Happy days. Yeah, okay, we'll continue down in them. Thank you. I'm glad you can see the sort of quests I've got. Yeah. So as we run down here, we'll get that quest done. Might as well. On the route. Don't know how I missed that, to be fair. Unless I just didn't click it. I felt like I clicked through all of them and didn't see anything. And then we don't need these open anymore. Oh, can we make that a bit bigger actually? There we go. Oh. That's basically an imp. Oh, it's kind of a famous quest. There's ashes in Ascalon. Ah, yeah, that's the quest that I think you or somebody else asked me if I remember doing it, to be fair. So we'll kind of run through it. We'll try and explore the area as we do so. Yeah, we probably killing that monk at the back, to be fair. Guess you can't keep everyone up. We don't have an interrupt anymore either. It's on cooldown. That's fine. Someone else has got it. Put the Bane Signet off. Double monk? Oh, that's why. Double monk. Oh. Doing it on bag space as well at the moment. Worst case, we just salvage everything or drop it on the floor, I guess. If we do get a bit full. Guessing someone's going to spawn around the spirit? No? And so far, I don't think we've been able to go any other direction. So again, we'll just kind of left-hand wall it. There we go. If I had more skills for the assassin class, again, I can buy them, I'm aware. We'd probably switch off monk as a secondary and actually take some assassin skills. The teleporting's pretty cool. And it's a minor heal as well if they've got more health than me, I believe. Although we wouldn't be able to use the actual dagger skills. That shadow step, Heart of Shadow. Would help me sort of bounce between targets, I think. I was hoping that Bone Horror would sit on this guy. Oh, most of Shadow Steps have a fairly long cooldown. Interesting. So it wouldn't help me bounce between targets. It would help me get on top of a target and then not be able to do anything for a while. I guess it depends with if higher dagger skill, for example, if we went daggers as well, say, would reduce that cooldown further or just increase the heal we're receiving from it. Because if we're using like 7 weapon stance, and that were to reduce the cooldown of the teleports and pouncing on people, that could be quite good. I do think though, regardless, I think the next build we will try, or the next build we'll be experimenting with, is a hammer build. I'm quite excited to experiment with a hammer build, to be fair. And do a bit of smashing. Good for starting engagement, that's it. And especially, again, if we were to go 7 weapon stance, for example, because it's a stance, we'd probably drop the sprint. Again, I do understand that we can sprint in, then switch to 7 weapon stance once we're engaged, but it'd just be helpful just for me to jump in. Have mainly everyone focusing on me. Again, I could micromanage the heroes back here so they would have to focus on me, I guess, but... I wonder how good Fury is. Not paying attention. Let's just try and do that for a second. Didn't see all them bone horrors running at me. Oh, they're trolls, my bad. I thought they were trolls, and then one looked like a bone horror, so I thought they were all bone horrors. Missed that, yeah. Oh, I'm flagging people, didn't mean to flag anyone. Oh, these guys are casting Retribution. Interesting. I'm used to them guys, or at least the model of them enemies, doing nothing. Except laying a trap and doing a distraction shot. I should cleave both, yeah. Item key, I'll take it. We've got a chest down there, we may have to run to get that chest real quick. Or better yet, we'll continue on, and if there's no chest, we can go back on ourselves and grab that chest. Okay, just down here. Controls are pretty easy to go, which is nice. Although I'd expect them to be at this point of the game, when we've gone back on ourselves. Dead end, okay. Might see what his collector's got. He's probably just got some more armor piece that we don't need. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's no point me getting any of those items either, because I can't customize them, right? Because they have no inscriptions on, because they're prophecy items. Let's kill these. And then we'll go to the actual quest. Ooh, that's an interesting ability. Essence Bond. Every time target ally takes damage, you get an energy. Interesting. Oh. I feel like this is a big pull. There's a big pull. I also feel like we get everyone to move down. In the hopes that they all group up. Don't know why I ran to that guy. That should be okay. I was hoping it's just these three that are hitting. Because they're all down there. These guys are all on me or missing, but they actually look like they can hit. I guess they are downhill. That wasn't too bad. That could have gone a lot worse. I was expecting that to go a lot worse, to be fair. Inventory full. Uh-oh. I guess we could just salvage a couple of these things. In the hopes we get iron ingots. Which we have done so far. Wood planks is never good. We are smashing through this salvage kit though, which isn't great. For now. Oh, that must have been a trap they ran through. I was too busy looking at this big castle. Pretty cool. Spamming the screen around. I hope it's not too blurry. Lol. Okay. We'll probably ignore some of these white drops now as well. Although we do free up an item, but gain an item in doing so. Warrior. What do you got, friend? Something hopefully I need. Let's interrupt that healing signet. He didn't even cast an elite skill, so I don't know what he's got. Let's find out. He doesn't have an elite skill. That's hilarious. Okay, never mind. Grab this chest. See what happened to the quest. Flat bow, that's fair enough. Return to the skills person for my reward. Lovely. Kill these guys. While we get into combat with these, I will just quickly take 30 seconds. Okay. There's some gold drop, that's fine. Bags aren't too bad. Let's go grab that Bruce sword. Ooh, bit of mystery surrounding that floating tower. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a shame we can't go there. Or, well, currently can't go there. I mean, it looks a bit small. I know it's probably quite far away, but yeah, even if we were able to sort of get across there, it does look a bit small. So So here, ooh, I would like to just ping back and go somewhere, but I don't really fancy a long run back through all this. So we're probably going to continue up this way, get this bit explored, and then we'll, yeah, we'll probably just go back on ourselves, get this little bit explored here, go out there, and then we'll come back around there. Something like that, at least, anyway. We did get a yellow bow. There's 29 health on a bow's not bad, but we don't really use a bow. I know we have one for pulling, but 15 damage versus hex foes. I mean, that could be good, I guess. We'll hold on to it for now. And then we guess we may even just salvage through all that. It's just the value of salvaging all that compared to a salvage kit. I mean, it's only a minor bit of gold, I guess. We've only got 7 salvages as well. We don't really need loads of wood planks. I mean, I guess in theory we'd just drop all this if we get 2 full-on bag space, I guess. I'm just not one that likes dropping stuff. I'm a massive loot goblin. I'd rather go back and sell all that than drop it on the floor, if I'm being honest. Even picking up 28 gold, I mean, it doesn't seem worth it, but... Ooh, that's not bad. 5 plant fibers. Too much of a loot goblin not to pick it up. And Drake's attacking pretty fast. I wonder if all they have is a stance that makes them attack crazy fast speeds. Yeah, half my bag is, to be fair. I mean, I was expecting, coming around here, another one of them instructions things. Yeah, I was expecting running around here to find a couple of those material vendors. Because I've been sat on all this wood for so long and not getting rid of it. I mean, saying that, I'm pretty certain if we were just to go from here, there's a vendor just there that we can trade in for. But as I say, I was expecting to run into a couple doing this, and it's having loads of mats on me. Because otherwise it's just loads of bank space they've been taking up, and I keep forgetting to do anything about them. So I thought, well, if I have them on me, at least then I'm going to remember. Although we don't have we got an alright amount of money on us. But yeah, as we left the start of the stream, I forgot to even take gold on us, so even if we did run into a material guy, we couldn't do anything with him. Had no money to trade them all over. And I guess even if we do go through all this superior salvage kit and then have to buy more and it works out like a net loss of, say, 1 plat, that's alright. We'll get more gold. Do like sucking up all this loot, though. Can we go for these guys? I'm stuck on that horror, aren't I? Yeah, I thought I was. Nice. Yeah, these drakes and the enforcers don't seem to do a whole lot at the back. Though I guess Aftershock is the worst thing he's doing. We'll head up. See if we've missed anything in this corner. Oh, I could have interrupted that. Could do with bringing their the health bar at the top of the screen down to above my action bar, so it's all within a certain radius of my eyesight. At the moment, the top bar, I mean, they're looking up at the top, or I mean, yeah, I find there's a lot of stuff to look at in Guild Wars. Paying attention to the health, paying attention to the minimap. I should put it all on top of each other pretty much, to reduce how much of a how much I need to be scanning around the screen for. We've got a collector up there. There's going to be another piece of gear we don't need, probably. And I guess that's going to then probably loop us back round, maybe down and round, yeah. Oh, these all require 6. Interesting. Low level stuff. That's a cliff, is it not? This is a cliff. We may as well just clear this up, I guess, while we're here. It's level 2. Is that the collector level 2? Oh yeah, level 2 collect. Yeah, what's he doing in this zone? Is he lost? A bit weird. Seems to be quite, yeah, I don't know. Definitely in the wrong zone. Just scanning through his stuff. Hang on a minute, these are level 6. What? Definitely in the wrong zone. We're almost full again. Iron ingots is always good, that's fine. Steel ingot. Oh yeah, it's a new thing, yeah. That's fine as well, I guess. Always happy to have the rarer material drops. We still don't have a lot of the rare stuff, which is again why I brought so many so much wood with me this time around. That's the healer. Oh, maybe it's not. Try and go with the symbol above the head sometimes to try and see which class is which. Probably in their name, isn't it? Could have interrupted that. Don't know why I didn't, to be fair. We'll grab that hammer. Steel ingot, lovely. And as I say, I guess we just sort of head south now. Or head round. Feel like we don't need to go for the healer right away here. Definitely a mistake. We'll go for the healer first. None shall pass. I'm not sure if that's knocking me down or not. It felt like it was. There we go. Hold off 100 blades. More of those orders. I mean, we're grabbing them as they drop again, loot goblin, but yeah. We don't really need them at this point. Oh, we've got another pull on us. Missed that interrupt. More of them orders. So I guess we can just cut through here. Yeah. And then we'll head back round. Again, I don't want to have to zone off to then zone back in and do all this run again. So we'll continue through. And then we'll change the quest to this one again. And then there should be a zone around here, maybe. As quick and easy as it would be just to zone off and come back, it's, yeah. The only issue we have loads of items on us again and 3 salvages left. So we'll probably use the 3 salvages and then start dropping stuff if that sword turns into something we need, or wood. Iron ingot, so that's fine. Yeah. Pretty certain all these bows are going to turn into trash and wood that we don't need. Them two. Those two full rows are probably going to turn into junk. Oh, that's also wood. Cool, okay. Brilliant. Wood is the thing we do not need at all. Too much of it. And I'm hoping as well that if we can convert wood into a rarer material at some point on this journey, we probably won't be able to in this one. It doesn't require another thing like the bolts of cloth that we only have 9 of. Because that'll suck. Must be that guy at the back. Yep. Missed that interrupt. Someone else got it though, I think. Oh, we tried to interrupt the mantra. That was bad. Yeah, these guys seem just a bit bullet spongy. Would be a long bow. Right, so let's continue on. Hopefully, we come across a merchant in the middle of nowhere, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh. Oh, I remember the outpost north, yeah, and that's in this zone, isn't it? So we'll sort of, we'll loop round this wall and then we'll head north. Because again, getting to an outpost will be good because then we can sell up and then we can continue on with this quest. Because we are kind of there, and it looks like it's in this zone as well, so it looks like it's going to be a big zone. I mean, I'd hate to go straight for that quest and not be able to loot anything. We love the loot. That's a good body block inside a tree. That man is inside a tree. How'd you hit a man who's hiding in a tree? Oh, I guess the NPCs can also go through the tree. Oh, that would have been annoying if it like a really good drop dropped in there and we were unable to go inside that tree to get that loot. Straight north from you, basically. Lovely stuff. I'm guessing it's where that little black bit is on the map. Give or take. That's where we're going to kind of head to. Might be fine to skip those guys to the left very quickly. Probably not. But we'll let everyone catch up. We don't have a key. So we'll head to this group here. Oh, is that a monk? That is a monk. Is he going to have something we don't already have? Oh, that was a good interrupt. Last second interrupt. I don't think he had an elite. He did not have an elite. That's weird to see elite mobs without elite skills. I don't know if that's just a prophecy thing or what. I felt like every single elite up until this area have always had an elite skill. I mean, Christ, even the guys who aren't elites have elites. We need to go for that healer, don't we? We let him cast multiple things here. There we go. Oh, someone else interrupted. More orders. I'm glad they don't take up bag slots, other than the one. I mean, if they did, we wouldn't be picking them up at this point, but yeah. I'm hoping it is kind of where we think it is. Ooh. Tried to interrupt that. Did not get it. Some of these spells are cast so quickly. Oh, when you make a very good point. They only have elite skills starting with the desert. Would you say that this area down here, the Southern Shiver Peaks, is before or after the desert? Because there's definitely dudes in here we've grabbed some elites from today. But I appreciate that normally you'd probably run from like Yak's Bend, do the missions, then you'd ping through the missions, goes to jungle, then the desert, and then probably Southern Shiver Peaks. I'm not sure. And the Peacekeepers are spawn. Yeah, they're for the quest, aren't they? Yeah. So it would make sense that they're not going to have any elites, to be fair. Didn't mean to do that. So I'd be surprised if this guy also has an elite because he's part of the quest. We should probably not be attacking the warrior here, should we? And instead actually killing the healer. And then this guy. What do you mean, Lantis? Oh, Southern Shiver Peaks is after the desert. Yeah, okay, in terms of storyline. That makes more sense then. Default heroes are not marked. How's it going, Zalad? But I want to go back on ourselves here a little bit. For the boss lead. Oh, I didn't actually. I got a bit distracted there, to be fair. As I say, I'm guessing this one doesn't. Oh, we've already got it anyway. Yeah, okay, perfect. Just with the whole this area's probably not going to have any. And with the guys spawning them for a quest, I wasn't certain if these would even have one, to be fair. Just, again, with the last, like, 3 or 4 elites we've killed not have one. Love the game, shame it's dead. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've only just started playing it this year. That's going to be going from Kirsten. I don't think there's going to be a village there, so again, we'll just continue up this direction. On the lookout for this this next village, if you want to call it a village. I guess it's an outpost, isn't it? But yeah, having fun at the moment, smashing through some of the content. We took a sort of break from doing some of the endgame elite zones like Underworld because we were struggling with the Underworld. I've realised we've missed quite a lot of the quests and stuff in this game. So we're just kind of going back on ourselves, doing some quests. We'll check this guy, level 2 again. He's probably not going to have anything good, right? Yeah, level 6 stuff, okay. Or requirement 6 stuff. It could still be good, I guess. Ooh, Temple of the Ages. There's the town. Lovely stuff. Let's clear these guys up, and then we'll go through. $20 old. Wasn't a good engine to begin with. You can put it with WoW, so I get it. This was 2006 PvP. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, some of the, I guess the engine, if you do compare it to WoW, it's not as smooth as WoW is. The body blocking and stuff, I guess. I think the biggest problem with these kind of games is more people sunk more hours into WoW, and then at the end of the day, they don't want to go away from a game where they've sunk hundreds of hours into to start a new MMO. And I do think that is still an issue to this day, where, again, if you think about the expansion packs in WoW kind of resetting content, it's not like if you were to come away from the game and play another MMO, you've lost hours, because, again, every sort of DLC, as it were, or expansions kind of reset the progress. But when you've sunk that many hundreds, if not thousands of hours into the game, and you've got, do you know what I mean, all the cosmetics, all the transmog stuff, and just you've got crazy gear, yeah, it does mean that, we're not fussed about any of that stuff, that's fine. It does mean that I think sometimes people are less willing to come away from said game because they've sunk so many hours into it. I mean, it's a conversation point that I think we have quite often on this channel, in terms of, I can go into actually, in terms of, like, with new MMOs coming out. We're not running into a material render here, so we will just bang some of these back in here, I guess. Yeah, for now that's fine. We're holding on to them because we are. Don't think we need them actually, but it is what it is. We'll just put them there for now, that's fine. Cool. And then we'll continue on and get this quest done. There was a quest there to pick up. Not to mention as well that most, like, there's been a lot of drama surrounding the latest couple of MMO launches, which is always enough to put people off to the limit. I don't think we have that. We might have it. Oh, it's probably on the route. We might be able to wrap both of them up together, to be fair. And I'm guessing that collector has nothing important that we need. Yeah, it's level 6 stuff. That's so bizarre. Or requirement 6. Yeah, you make a very good point there, to be fair, Zalard. I think a lot of us feel the same way in regards to Guild Wars 1 being a better game than Guild Wars 2. And unfortunately, because Guild Wars 2 makes them so much money, I say it makes them so much money, I don't actually know how much money it makes them. I've not looked at the finances, if you will. 6 stuff again. But my understanding is you can, it's not pay to win, but you can absolutely sink real money into that game, right? I've not played Guild Wars 2 in a hell of a long time. So the fact that's giving them a steady income, whereas Guild Wars 1 is buying it, you've got it forever. Yeah, it's obviously not going to have the same levels of support than Guild Wars 2. Plus, it's a 20-year-old game, so yeah. Which is a shame, because yeah, this feels so much better than Guild Wars 2, in my opinion. I feel like Guild Wars 2 is basically a copy-paste job of trying to replicate WoW. Just because obviously it had such a hold over the market that every company tried to replicate it. And that's the problem with a lot of the older MMOs, such as I'm trying to think of the game now. Was it WildStar? You had WildStar, you know, Lord of the Rings Online, Warhammer Online, Rift. all these games are basically just trying to replicate the WoW formula in their own lore and their own worlds. But again, even if these games did it just as good, if not better in some aspects, if you've already sunk 1,000 hours into WoW and you're loving it still, chances are you're not going to come away from that game. Because you've spent too much time in the game. And that's a problem. It's an issue. Guild Wars 2 is technically paid to win, but in action it's paid to lose. Lol. Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. If you were to go back now, say, and play Rift, so I'm pretty certain the servers are still up. You'll have an absolute blast. I guarantee you. Because I did this last year or the year before, and sunk I don't know, like 150 hours into Rift. Fair enough, it's basically a single player game the whole way through now, because there's no population. There's like 50 people that are still playing it to this day. But the game itself, again, if you take your mindset away from, you know, classic or vanilla WoW, fantastic core premise, fantastic game. It's just a shame that for what it does, again, it never really did it better than WoW. And I guess similar to the Quinfall that just came out. I know there's a lot of drama surrounding that, and I'm not going to go into all the drama surrounding it. But similar to Rift, it's just taken everything that all the other MMOs have done and put it in one game and gone, off you go. But they've not done anything. They haven't done anything in terms of innovation. It's just the same copy pasta mentality. Wish Guild Wars 2 was a single player game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's got its own. Oh, here we go. This is us getting into that quest area. Okay. Yeah, it's a weird one with Guild Wars 2. Again, I enjoyed my time on it, doing like the public quests and running around, doing some PvP and stuff, but it just felt, eventually it gets to a point where it kind of feels like a single player game, because you never have to group with anyone, unless you're doing, you know, the raids and stuff and the end game content. But any end game content in the open world is just a big open party zerg. Well, you're not even in a party, but it's just a big zerg, isn't it? Follow the train of people, hit the mob, get the contribution for hitting the mob when everyone else does all the work. Job's good, and get that currency. Lovely. What can I trade that currency for? This thing, right? Let's go to the next place where there's another big open thing's going on. Big zerg. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, at the moment we play Warhammer Online on the weekends, and the PvP in that, in the open world, is a big zerg. So same thing could be said on that game, I guess. And dare I say that WoW ruined all the raiding and made it very toxic. And I'm pretty certain, sorry, I could be wrong with this. I'm pretty sure this was because back in Vanilla, when they released AQ40, was it? Or was it Nax? I'm pretty sure it was AQ40. There was that guild, I can't remember what the guild was called now. But up until that point, people didn't tell each other, like, the boss fights mechanics. And if you wanted to kill Rag, for example, in Molten Core, you'd have to struggle in Molten Core until you and your guild got him down. And it was all very private. It was all very guild related. You weren't in the guild, you didn't know what the strats were for that guild, etc. Until they banned the guild that exploited AQ40 to clear AQ40. And then that guild said, fuck it, here's every single boss fight, let's put it all on YouTube. And now that's just the mentality that everyone does. Which I guess originally, probably a toxic mentality of, no, I'm not telling you how to kill this boss, figure it out yourself. But that kind of paved the way for what we see now, where a game comes out and it's already got best builds for everything, and the whole game's already on the Wikipedia before the game's even out. Never used to be that way. Enjoyed story mode, enjoyed structured PvP, no one does dungeons, so that's dead content. Guild Wars 2, am I not correct in thinking that the actual like 5-men dungeon, they're in the game, but they don't, there's no point doing them. Because years ago they introduced raids and other things that basically superseded the dungeons you would do as you leveled. So the dungeons are in the game, but no one does them because it's a waste of time. There's a currency you get for doing the dungeons that doesn't do anything or something. I'm sure that's how the like the original dungeons in Guild Wars 2 now function. As content, they left in the game, but there's no one ever doing them, and there's no point doing them because you just do the raids or get better gear for doing the open world stuff. I'm pretty certain that's how those work, the dungeons. Oh, and yeah, fractals outside the 1-2 dailies, which is dead content. Raids, yeah, maybe I'm on about fractals. Again, I can't remember the terminology for the game, to be fair. Do top damage or kicked by kill proofs. Yeah, you see, and that's the mentality we have nowadays. And again, to be fair, I feel like, again, having like a DPS meter, that caused this mentality of if you're not min-maxing in Molten Core in a 40-man raid and you're not top of something, you shouldn't be in the party. You shouldn't be getting free loot. And it is a very toxic mentality. Gone are the days where, you know what I mean, 40 people having no clue what to do because there's no guides on anything. You don't even know how to play your class properly. Are just smashing their face against a brick wall until they get something down to kill that first boss. Gone are those days. So now if you're not min-maxing and using meta builds... I mean, Christ, the same thing happens here in Guild Wars 1. Even though I'm on my own... Even though we're going through solo content, the same thing happens here where the occasional person will come into the chat and be like, why are you doing that? Why aren't you using this meta build? Like, Jesus Christ, I'm single player, I'm against myself, like, what? I shouldn't need to use a meta build for this, right? But again, it's the mentality nowadays. 5 dungeons of the game into dead, because why do dungeons for exalted gear when there's 100 billion other ways to get the same gear? So yeah, that's probably what I was saying in terms of the 5-man dungeon, if you will, in Guild Wars 2. Again, I don't know if that's the limit, 5-man parties. It's been a while since I played, as I say. This is taking us to a different area, so we'll head back around that side. I can see the path we need to be taking. But yeah, because again, like, some of the best memories and some of the most fun I could have had within, say, you know, vanilla WoW, not classic, the re-release, not Burning Crusade, not the hardcore servers, etc., but the actual vanilla launch of WoW, would be being a complete noob going into like Wailing Caverns for the first time and spending 4 hours doing a run. Again, nowadays that's not for everyone. If you're not clearing it in like half an hour, people bang out immediately. If you die to anything in that first sort of, you know, first couple of pulls or first boss fight, people just leave the party, etc. Again, I don't know really about nowadays because I've not played it in a long time. But it soon became that mentality of if you're not in like the best setup, the best gear, fully gemmed or talismaned or whatever you want to say, fully enchanted, instant kick. If you don't have the correct eye level, instant kick. It's crazy. Shouldn't be the case. Everyone learns at different paces. And it's probably more fun, in my opinion, to go through it with people who don't know what they're doing and slowly go through content, all experience it together. I mean, this is the main reason why I've been keeping my eye on Pantheon, the new MMO. Because there's no map in that game, although that will probably change at some point. Yeah, cool. That'll probably change at some point. They'll add in the map. Once the game actually comes out of early access in, say, 6 months, that'll all probably change again. And if you don't know what you're doing, etc., you'll probably get insta-kicked. Fine. I'll speak to these NPCs. Brave people like you. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a merchant. Personal quest items, we'll hold on to that. What's glowing heart turn into? Rocks, we don't need that. We do need a superior salvage kit. That's all the rest. Oh, scale fin, that might turn into feathers perhaps? Nope, scales, that makes more sense. We need scales anyway, so that's fine. And then this quest, I guess we're having a chat with these guys. Just have some coffee as these guys talk. Okay. Need to continue lending a hand to the citizens of Kryta. We can't just rush at the White Mantle. Oh, materials. Is this the dude we've been trying to find for the whole game? I know there's loads of them. Is this what we need? Oh, we took all the wood off. It is kind of what we needed. We don't need charcoal. We have to buy charcoal for wood. And then we can get steel ingots. We don't have much gold either. We mainly want to get rid of wood here. That's fine, okay. We got rid of some of the wood. That's what we wanted to do. We don't have much of this. We'll grab a leather square, that's fine. We're probably in combat in a minute. We should have taken all the wood. Oh, this questline's set after Either North. Right, okay. I mean, at this point, I'm not really paying attention too much to this this chat going on, to be fair. I'm scanning it as it pops up, but I'm not really paying too much attention. I see they now mention the Ebon Vanguard, so that will make sense. Again, I don't know if it's just because of the way I've gone through the game so far and picked up stuff that we shouldn't have picked up, I guess, like this quest, for example. But yeah, it seems to be that we've got stuff from all over the DLCs. I mean, luckily, my memory's not great, so I'm forgetting most of the storyline as we go through the game, to be fair. I mean, we've already gone through that gate. Again, I don't know if this was a case of people rushing me through to grab heroes from other DLCs, where we've accidentally gone through to other DLCs, picked up them heroes, and in doing so picked up quests that I technically shouldn't have picked up yet. So we just gained 3 quests. Okay. Was that complete the quest A Good Deed? Do we even have the quest A Good Deed? And then the War of Kryta. So these two are both DLCs, aren't they? Asura and Ebon Vanguard. I don't know if they're both Eye of the North or not, but yeah. Very oddly implemented. Yeah, so this makes sense. Now, I mean, now that we've grabbed this quest and we've got these extra quests here, we probably won't continue these quests because we still have to go through the whole Nightfall campaign and we still have to go through the whole Eye of the North campaign, and jumping to this makes no sense. Again, when we first jumped into the game, we were helped out and we did jump around a little bit, where we probably shouldn't have done some of those jumps, if you will, to grab heroes from other DLCs. But it is what it is, that's fine. Question for you real quickly then here. Whilst we are stood right here, is there any more sort of outposts around this area? If there isn't, that's fine. We'll ping off. If there is, we'll go and grab that outpost. But just while I'm here, but yeah, these quests we'll hold off with for the time being. It's best to not have Warring Kryta, Hearts of the North, or Winds of Change. Are these going to be primaries? Oh, there is one. Lovely stuff. There's an outpost itself. Yeah, perfect stuff. So we'll go and grab that one. That's fine. But yeah, having, again, we need to go through all these side quests at some point. I mean, we missed all these side quests and factions, which will be what we do tomorrow. Smash through as much factions as possible. Again, we've done the main story for it. But at this point, having such a backlog of quests, again, it's my own fault in factions because we just smashed through main story and just ignored everything else. It's a little bit confusing when we've got so much stuff going on. Cool. So here, I don't think we could have gone further south there. There wasn't a storage chest here, was there? I doubt so very much when we're out in the open. No, there isn't. That's a shame. But we can obviously go south, grab the wood if we ever need to, and find the material vendor. It's good to know there's a material vendor there, though. Yeah. Again, I'm pretty certain there was one over here, wasn't there? If you come out of the sanctuary and go here. Well, that's renamed from pre-Syrian. Oh, that's what I was going to check there, sorry. We've got that one, obviously. I know you just said it's worth not having that. Hearts of the North and Winds of Change. I don't think we have them two quests, however. I don't think it's going to be any of these ones. No, that's Wisdom of the Scroll. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we have the other two quests that you've mentioned there, Zalad. Just the Warring Kryta, which again, I can't remember where we picked it up from, to be fair. I guess at this point, it doesn't help that I'm jumping into other games than just Guild Wars. But that is what it is. We do like a variety on this channel. Lots of friendlies around here, which is nice. I'm guessing we're coming around this direction. With there being a red shrine so close. Ah, yes, there we go. Cool. Let's continue on. We'll see where this takes us. Is that a Drake? It's a big boy Drake, okay. So here we'll probably stick to the right hand wall and just follow it all around. Again, it's good to see, it's good to explore things. I do quite like getting stuff mapped out as well, so it all works out. That one is closer to Sanctum. Ah, so it looks like we're going to be down here by the sounds of things. So yeah, I mean, we're going to be taking a long route round, to be fair, to get there, but it is what it is. We've got some backspace left, that's fine. You level 6? Oh, level 10. What goodies is this guy going to present us with? Level 6 stuff again, okay. I mean, damage-wise, we're not bothered about the actual damage on these weapons, but stuff like 2020 is quite nice to see. Cool looking farm and house up there. Half-eaten blob. Gotta turn into something nice, right? Don't need to kill these three, but it's what it is. What level are you? 10? You're probably going to have the same junk on you, so we're not really worried about checking that collector. I guess here we'll just follow the path round. This has almost got pre-searing vibes to it, with the sort of the nice houses in the countryside, if you will. Oh, Twin Serpent Lakes. We don't have a key for that, do we now? We'll go through for a second. See where this takes us. I'm guessing based on what you guys have said, we should have gone this direction and down. So we are going to go back on ourselves here. Just with it being closer to Sanctum K, sorry. Closer to here. So yeah, we'll loop around this direction. I would laugh if that's the actual town. Can't be. Yeah, it's crazy to think that in Prophecies we missed all this. That's so much area that we've missed running through this area. We had pretty much none of this explored. All of this. This is what we've done today, give or take. And as I say, in factions, we've probably missed loads of content there as well. I mean, I'm aware that we've missed one of the missions in faction. We don't have the book on us right now, but we are missing one of the missions in factions for the book. The turn-in. We have currently banked that at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, tomorrow will be a case of making sure we go. Well, we've still got a little bit left to do in Prophecies, to be fair. So we'll continue doing some more Prophecies stuff tomorrow, and then we'll end up in factions and making sure we've done all that we can in factions and going through all those side quests. And hopefully, again, depending on how we get on tomorrow, Friday we'll then look at actually starting the Nightfall campaign. And as we go through the Nightfall campaign, we'll make sure we do it quite slowly. So every single side quest we pick up, we'll make sure we smash them through them all. So we don't end up with a massive quest backlog like this. That's the plan anyway. Things may get pushed back a little bit. Just again, it may take us a bit longer to get through some stuff that I feel like it should, but yeah. Oh, they must have killed that spirit thing. They have elite in their name. I wonder if they are actually... No, okay. Expecting them to be a lot harder. You know, they just run back and forth. Did you finish the Prophecies campaign? Ending for Prophecy campaign in the Glint Momentum. Yeah, no, we did that. Where are we looking? We've got 3 quests somewhere. It must be this? No. Let me just spam click through things. We have a hard mode quest somewhere. Again, we've got too many quests going on. No. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, so basically we finished off the Titan quest of the chain of, I don't know, like 4 or 5 Titan quests. We did all them, and then at the end of it, she's now giving us a hard mode quest for the Titan stuff. We attempted this and got demolished, so we haven't done it. But up until giving us the hard mode version, we've gone through and done all the normal version of the Titan quest stuff, if that helps. And how's it going, Heisenberg? Hard mode is true ended. Yeah, that's not going to get completed for a long time, I don't think. Trying to do that was like playing a completely different game. It was extremely difficult. And we didn't even get anywhere. We, the first 2... Well, no, actually, saying that, we managed to clear 1 pack of mobs. And then I think it was the 2nd or 3rd pack we couldn't get past. Just to not even enter the zone. I think if memory serves me correctly, leaving Copperhead Mines, was that right? No. Leaving here, the Granite Citadel, we managed to get either here-ish and then die. So then we went the opposite direction and went north straight away, and then we got there and died. We couldn't even get into this zone. It was that difficult for us. It could just be that I was over pulling. I think I was told that in hard mode things just sort of run to you, and yeah, the paths are a lot quicker, etc. So we've got up to the hard mode version of that Titan quest. If that's the true ending, then we've not finished it, because we couldn't. I mean, Christ, if the first one's not that bad, I hate to think what the remaining hard mode parts of that are, because yeah, as I say, we couldn't even get in the correct zone. But that was also our first experience in hard mode, so I don't know if that means anything or not. I think we did discuss that it might have been better for me to start hard mode in Ascalon and kind of go through some of this stuff from the beginning in hard mode. But then it was notified to me that that would indicate you'd start with like a 4-man party or a 2-man party in hard mode, which would be even harder. So I think hard mode will basically mean we'll try hard mode stuff and content when I actually understand builds and understand what we do and don't need in a build and stuff. Oh, that's a lot of them. Let's go kill them. Oh, they're only 13. Hard mode's significantly easier with mercs. Mercs as in heroes, or mercs as in henchmen? Or is that a different type of enemy? Sorry, not enemy. A different type of ally you get in hard mode. Mercs. Okay, no, this is great gear. Again, I feel like we're in a higher level zone than we actually are. Yeah, hard mode was very difficult. Just getting to near where we needed to be. We tried multiple different paths to get there, and yeah, all of them we were met with quite the difficulty spike. I think, in fact, it felt like I was playing Guild Wars but on steroids, as in the game on steroids. Very, very difficult. And everything seemed like it moved quicker. Yeah, it was, I wasn't expecting it to be that way. Mercs and mercenary heroes pay 20. Oh, yeah, I don't think we have any of the, any merc stuff. Again, the heroes that we are using, they do all have pretty fantastic builds, I think. Again, I don't actually know. But Lantis gave us a good build for all of them. So they are running pretty good builds, I think. War against kids. Real hard mode is keeping Menlo alive. Yeah, we didn't even get to see the NPCs in hard mode, to be fair. Didn't even get that far. So we are just looking out for a little outpost here. It's got to be up this side, maybe. I was under the impression it'll be near Sanctum Cave. Again, we'll find it shortly, I'm sure. You can purchase off the store and it gives you the ability to turn your real characters into heroes, allowing for like 7 party mesmers, etc. Ah, yes. Is that where you also have full control over the... Oh, I guess you do kind of have full control over the heroes if you're flagging them and manually like clicking through their skills and stuff, I guess. We'll go for that, Elite. Enemies in Titan Quest hard mode scale with party size. So a party of 8 means more enemies. Oh, interesting. Wait, so would that indicate that technically doing the hard mode Titan Quest we should go in with less people and it'll make the whole thing easier? Or is that just a case of the enemies as I approach that quest will be less of a pack? But I guess without specific heroes with specific skills, it'll probably make the whole thing getting there a lot more difficult. So maybe that's not the play. Oh, and I think I see the doorway just there for this town. Not sure, we'll find out. You would enjoy vanquishing, killing one enemies in hard mode. Oh, I absolutely would, yeah, because I did notice in hard mode you've got a little buff that as you kill more and more enemies, it ticks up. I wasn't sure what that actually did, to be fair. I feel like possibly it was giving me more experience or something, like 50% more experience perhaps, when we were between 0 and 50 kills. But again, I don't think we got much higher than 50 kills, so I don't think we got to see what it was actually doing. Oh, and I see it now, it's the right and down, yeah, okay. But yeah, essentially, yeah, you're not wrong, Nefats. Anything that plays more like, or not plays more like, but you know what I mean? If I was playing an action RPG like Path of Exile or Diablo or any of those sort of games, I would run around the whole map and kill everything. Unless, you know, I was specifically got to a point in the game where I didn't need to do that. But I do like clearing everything, looting everything, etc. Like, I take my time with it all, do you know what I mean? We'll go this way around, as we are going to that town. Even on normal mode, Menlo's impossible to protect. I mean, him and, was it Menlo and Togo in factions? Those guys seem to do their own thing quite a lot, to be fair. So you're not wrong. There is available via either North and Nightfall. Great. Having mercs allows you to use any class. Oh. As I recall, only Raza can change professions. Ooh. And that will be the main profession of the class, right? Because obviously with these heroes, we've been able to change the secondary, but I'm guessing you're referring to the, what do you call it, like their main primary class. Here we go. We finally found it. Oh, first quest must be done in a party of 8. Interesting. Togo isn't retarded. I mean, he was on my playthrough, I tell you. Oh, yeah, and as you say, yeah, because these guys are mainly, yeah, you can only be, yeah, they have to be monk, don't they? That makes sense. Oh, so when you pay, pay to win, lol, and buy loads of mercs, then you can just make any of the heroes whatever you want. So you could run, as you say, like a full pack of Mesmers or a full pack of whatever you wanted. Here, we'll get rid of the scalp for feathers. I don't think that turned into anything good. And the scale fins, we don't know what the half-eaten bob turned into. They turn into more scales. We do actually need scales. What do they turn into? Stones. We don't need stones. That's fine. Oh, misclick. And then we'll sell them 3. Cool. Let's use the storage real quick. We do want to take all this wood with us, but we're not going to bother right now. We're going to bank everything pretty much. Pretty certain that this is all extras now that we've got on us, except the rarer materials and the scales. We need feathers. That's a rare material. They're rare material. We haven't had any of them before. Quest items. That's all garbage material. Well, not garbage, but tier 1 if you will. They can all sit pretty there. We'll sell them. I don't think we need them, but we'll wiki that after the stream. And then we've got some quest items, in addition to some consumables that we haven't really been using because it's low level stuff. Cool. Check what the skills guys got. There is a ritualist, but can be anything if I recall, and mercs are whatever your character is allowing them. Which just makes 7 mesmers and makes 7 mesmer heroes. I guess the mesmer class is pretty strong then, yeah. This looks like it's all stuff we've already seen. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Again, it's a low level area. It's just we haven't been here before, so yeah. We'll take both of these. That's going to give us some new stuff we haven't seen yet. Again, I don't know if I should be changing class here to gain different skills and stuff from this quest, but it is what it is. And then we'll double check what this collector's got, because why not? Junk, cool. Okay. So let's have a quick scan around. We could have gone Serpent Lakes, but that's fine. We've got the entrance there, so that's not a problem. I'm pretty sure we smashed out all of this today, so that's fine as well. We can't go up there, I don't think. I think that's Eye of the North stuff. Again, I did have a quick, brief scan of the interactive map and stuff. And obviously, we also discovered down here as well today. We got all that bit done. So now we want to be going sort of jungle areas, I think. Because again, we've missed a bunch of the jungle area. Again, I don't know how big of a miss we've done here. But we've absolutely missed some of the jungle bits. I mean, even here, I'm not really sure how we even got to there, other than coming from here. But yeah, cool. Okay. That will do us for today's stream.